Alright, guys, we are live again today. So, it's a beautiful Friday and evening here. So, today we have got to share with you a lot of things about the hot topic and one of my favorite uh, topic I do like to talk about and share my experience. It's uh, leadership, right? So first of all, today I want to take a little moment to introduce myself. You may notice that I've been making and hosting like live uh, like uh, monologue uh, like podcast, and it just the reason that I got an idea to like action. I find more um, so without any clue or any excuse, I find to like stick on the one industry, then just muster in the one industry, and later I will try to like expand it if possible. So you know that I am Subhrata Dash. I like to speak about the business and brand development, communication, and I particularly love to hold this space as at the same time that I like to do some creative projects. I love building identities and telling stories for the uh, dental practice offices, and the love to like guide like solo dental practice owners or dentists to help to shape their personal brand as well. It has been like a like tough journey because I haven't any idea since the place that I wanted to make it fully diverse. So the language, it has been very tough and very important one for me to understanding this language, and I want to create this space for open for anyone, and I want to like make it feel inviting, open, and non-judgmental for everyone, because we are trying to build this community for the creators, for the dentists, right, and the healthcare professionals, founders. So these are the things that I try to combine here, because I see that the challenges are pretty much similar, because when you have that like an health clinical skills, but you don't have that the entrepreneurship uh, knowledge or entrepreneurships clarity. So that's where that I found that most of the popular or famous business or owners, they were entrepreneurs, and they have found their fulfillment through the entrepreneurships of, by building business, like. So that's why just we need to like muster these things and sharing our voice and sharing our ideas, and like not just like to focus on comparing ourselves, but also like finding the collaborations and finding more unity and finding the community and create opportunity. That is what that we are going to focus. So yeah, so all right, that you may notice on the caption side that today we decide to talk about like leadership, which is very interesting and very exciting for me, because since I have been telling you that these are the stories, these are the histories, because that is correlated with like leadership. When you decide to become a business owner, or you are planning to like startup planning as a founder, right? So you are like a creator, and it is a decision to like make create opportunity, and it's a decision to act like a leader. And oftentimes it is not like something uh, that initially you found that the sense felt the feeling of the leadership, but there you need to take it further, like learning and understanding the different role and different challenges and different just give me a second, might be I'm not I'm gonna reactivate the enhancer mode. I forget to like forget to like activate it, because this tools really help, this functions really help me a lot to like reduce the sound. So that's interesting one and very effective one. So uh, this place, that we want to make it that we share the realistic challenges, and based on that practical knowledge, practical exercise, when we share and when we speak, it makes much easier to feel the connections and relates with us. And that's important and that's powerful to like keep us stay inspiring, stay in progress. Like it helps us to show up courageously, and that's the way in the digital space as a leader, that you need to like always have to show up. You have to lead by example, not just, let's say, just showing, um, but there is lack of like authenticity, right? Lack of like accountability, lack of responsibility. Like without that, those pillar, that if you don't follow the foundation, if we see that the has the uh, has the unclarity, has the not not defined will, so that's not going to work as a leader, right? So you have to lead by showing example, right? So as a healthcare or a dental professional, as a solo practice owner, it is most important thing that sometimes that that uh, building a team, building an organization, it takes way more effort that you can imagine, right? So sometimes you need to be first of all lead yourselves. Let's say that there will be some unfair and inconvenient um, inconvenient matter will like arise, then how you will actually deal those things. Even then you will like need someone to integrate, or you need someone to like add in your team, and how do you actually give them the information, how do you actually interact with them, the mannerisms, the way that you communicate with them. So do they actually feel the energy the same way that you feel? Also, the leadership is kind of thing that it is not about to like for business, but it is something that the one thing common to build the community, build the team, right? So when you as a leader that you build the practice, you build the community, so it's a matter of thing that um, highest effort for you, that you focus on like building the team, and uh, you share the vision, you share the purpose behind, and you make it all following the your authentic yourself, the character, the personality you have, and the way that you speak, that doesn't show that you are like something that dis connect them, and shows that disrespect, and shows that instead that it allows them to like join, and you probably have missions that they also find that relationship. They also find that when you speak, this resonance and the story that you share, they also can feel that, they also relate with that. So you actually, as a like person of the integrity, whole integrity, with the full of heart of honesty, so it's all actually matter when it comes to building a team. And the leadership is the only way to like make this happen. And why do you need this sort of like leadership's characteristics when it comes to running your solo practice? And you will not only have a like big team, but you may probably need an uh, assistant or an hygienist, right? And maybe a receptionist. Further, you can also additional units for your practice. But you first for initially that you need to like lead with a small group of people or a small team. So then you actually learn this, the leadership tool, to actually for the sustainability, for the long term winning, and to serve better people, the experience of your practice of you, like the brand that actually promise to the people, right? So it's makes a feeling, it's makes the trust to the patients and to the community. The you build it like a very very authentic way, that is so contagious, that because of the positive energy, because of the um, because of the transparency, because of that inclusivity, right? So you cannot like define all the values as a leader that like has in when it comes to define your brand. There are particularly several uh, values that are related in the health space, that are which is like connected with how does it look like um, when you are in the health category leader, right? So maybe that as a doctor that you oh, primary values will be the empathy, the compassion, and the care, right? So there are something like that you can like bring different one that you can bring also, like let's say that the empowerment as well, because of your personal story, because you have gone through some of the personal challenges in the past, that you found that through that through that challenge you want to bring change within the community, within the your neighbor or something like that, and the people that you want to change their life through the treatment so they can actually empower themselves, right? So it's from that definement when you like share with your team, share with the people, so they can actually feel that the meaning behind of your practice, and they feel the connections, they feel that something that authentic and genuine actually, that you are actually care for the people, not only for like that you build this practice for the making money, but there has behind it has like deeper meaning, it has the deeper purpose, right? It has the visions that you want to make it, you want to uh, turn it in reality, right? So that's the all thing that correlated when it comes when you decide to become a leader. And showing up and with the examples, leading by with the example, it is one of the primary example, I would say. And I particularly love this. There is like it brings the significance of growth, significance of inner fulfillment, right? And that's like a different level of energy, right? Nobody can actually can feel, nobody can actually uh, like clone it because of the authenticity, because of that higher presence you have in your mind. And it is like a blueprint, a blue it cannot like take away by other peoples, it cannot copy, right? So this is very powerful thing, that when you as a leader, that when you have an authentic voice at the same time, it makes whole difference to your audience, to you people, to the patients, that how you genuinely care for the patients, care for the people, right? So you have that ability to like hold the space for them at the same time. And they know that you are here to like serve, here to like uh, care for their well-being, right? So I love this talking about too much, because it is kind of things of like a mindset shift, right? This is, I know that most of the doctors and dentists, they like to stay in average, like they don't want to like um, position themselves as an authority, position themselves as a leader. Because of that, there are some like imposter syndrome out there everywhere, that a lack of self doubts, if probably it happens, right? So you know that uh, by staying this kind of uh, making making this kind of small choices, you actually keep your potential small. And world's needs like that, the leader, uh, as a doctor or as a clinician, as an entrepreneur, a healthcare entrepreneur, so you can actually reach out to more people, more, you can build more opportunities, you can create more service that people actually need to like get help, get recover, get their health and life back, right? Improve their life and their quality of life. So this is all matter, right? So yeah, so you know that if you don't have that kind of like some form of like audacious, or that higher version of, you don't want to build yourself higher version of yourself as a leader, it's probably that not, probably that you are not willing and have an adaptability. And you are also very flexible to whether you need to like, whether it comes to like any kind of like pivotal moment it comes. So yeah. Though I cannot see like this, someone has like just uh, like showed his thumbs up, so thank you so much for the encouragement. So we are today like try to like speak about the leadership. And we know that every entrepreneur, every solo practice owner or a dentist, when you decide to start your startup, it isn't like a a like a breakthrough, like a, a decisions that actually connected with the leadership. And it is an higher, it comes with like higher consciousness, and is with the higher presence. So we just here to like share some thoughts and some ideas, that what makes a good or great like better way, right? and and the third thing that we find, that as a leader, that communication, open communications and the integrity, it, this part is so important, right? You as an honest persons, that when you share your whole vision, share your values, and you act like showing your true authenticity, the true self, it makes whole difference.